You might recall a GoFundMe was set up to build the wall. They wanted to raise $1 billion, which is ambitious on GoFundMe. And it turns out they didn't quite raise it all, the $1 billion that they wanted to raise. But they did raise $20 million, which is absurd. And is, I think, itself an indictment of America generally. But they didn't reach the 1 billion, so it is being shut down. But the guy who set it up is not dissuaded by this. It's not a huge setback from his point of view. Brian Colfage, who set it up, said that he had reached out to several experts in law, politics, national security, construction, and finance. Oh, several, really? And created a team that has spent countless hours of the holidays reviewing all issues pertaining to the construction of a southern border wall. And so he says that while the $20 million that they've raised so far in GoFundMe will be refunded to the people, they are gonna set up their own organization so that you can give that group money. And then rather than trying to give it to the government, which they finally concluded they can't really do, they are going to independently build a wall on the southern border.
This is
that's big.
Ridiculous. I just wish GoFundMe had some clause in there for stupid things like this that was like, if you don't get $1 billion, we're gonna have to give Flint clean water with your money. Like, you know what I mean?
That might be hard to do in practice. Yeah, I will say, look, based on what you said, if we could raise $20 million for a wall, is there a big GoFundMe to pull out all the pipes in Flint and all the other areas? I mean, Flint is obviously that's the prototypical case, but we know that this is a problem all over the place. LA has a gigantic problem with lead poisoning in its water supply. So if we could build a wall, could we fix our pipes?
People care less about helping the unfortunate than they do funding their hatred.
Yeah.
Because if this was about helping people, then we wouldn't be trying to punish asylum seekers. I mean,
I have given up on getting people to care about the less fortunate in terms of this particular issue, but care about yourself. You drink water, you bathe in water. Do you want lead in your water? And I'm not generally, our fans obviously care about it. I'm not talking to you, but I'm talking to the people who don't prioritize it at all.
Right.
You and your family and your friends and your children all have to drink that stuff. It is not just poor people. That should be enough, but if it's not, it's you and everyone you know as well. You're not cracking Aquafina every time you take a shower or a bath. You drink smart water. Act smart when it comes to water.
Act smart. Don't just drink smart water.
It's
Act
frustrating.
Smart.
Yes.
That's good stuff.
Yeah,
and
so I just want to give a little bit more details to give Brian Colfage, who, look, giving him the entire benefit of the doubt, he cares about the border, he wants to secure it or whatever. It is going to be hard to convince enough landowners along the southern border to build a wall. That is a big project. I would say, that's like building a space elevator or something. Like this is pretty complex, but he's gonna try to do it. More power to him. I would say that while if it's under GoFundMe, I think there's probably more independent, transparent accountability for the money. When this guy sets up his own thing, like if you're giving money to this, what are the odds that you're not gonna be ripped off, honestly? And I'm not even saying that he's going into it wanting to rip off people. But I don't think it's crazy to say the wall is not going to be built.
Right, it just
and yet
totally
money
defies
will
logic,
be donated.
right.
So where does that money go?
Right.
Best case scenario, no fraud, no con, it goes to him and other people getting a paycheck. So honestly, you can donate the money if you want. It is far more likely to enrich people working on a wall than to actually build a wall.
You ever buy something just for the feeling? You know how it feels to buy dumb stuff in Target? That's what this is. It's like pressing the button knowing that this is not logical, but it's like, yeah. Racism. Like it makes some people feel good. I'm not saying everybody.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I imagine that people know that this just doesn't even make any sense. It just felt good.
And it feels good to do it. That's what they're buying.
To just, that emotion to be able to say, yeah, we're gonna fund it ourselves, even though it's just not even really possible, and it's not. I know nothing about how this process could work, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Not only do I know that feeling, but I'm reminded of that feeling every month because a couple of years ago when Donald Trump attacked Vanity Fair, I subscribed to it, but it turns out I don't read Vanity Fair, I just get Vanity Fair.
That hype is really good.
No, I know, it's just I don't read magazines. I can't,
so
I don't read
you
magazines.
did it because it felt good.
It did, and I support journalism and all that stuff. Thank you very much for watching this clip from the Damage Report. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and ring the bell on YouTube to get notifications of our new videos. And of course, you can catch the full Damage Report live every weekday at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific on TYT Network on YouTube TV.